All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, fellow Pandemonium travelers, this is Seattle Pandemonium Shutdown Day 305 by my count. Is that right? I could go back and reverse the arithmetic and make sure. I swear we're at day 305, which is about 60 days shy, or roughly 3 months shy of 365 days, which is a year. We're approaching a year, boys and girls. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what this is. Yeah. What's going on? What's going down? So, of course, all eyes are on the, what'd you call it? Are we drilling again today, guys? We're doing fire engine drills. They're doing the ladder extraction with the thing. Yeah. All right. Seattle Fire. They're gonna be coming to rescue your ass, and they've been practicing. I guess that's good. What's the deal? Man, this poor girl. I say girl. She was like 35 or something. That the gal got shot yesterday by Secret Service or U.S. Marshals or see, I don't know who actually guards the what law enforcement organization is responsible for the actual floor of the Senate and the floor of Congress. I assume it's Secret Service, but it might be like U.S. Marshals, or I mean, it's not like D.C. City Police or sheriffs or something. I assume it's some kind of federal thing, like marshals or something. It's really odd. It's really not good. It is one of those. It's one of those. Not George Floyd. That's not the right analogy. It's not Ahmaud Arbery. I remember Ahmaud Arbery. He was shot by citizens. He was shot by people. Who was the guy who was shot right after Ahmaud Arbery? Was it the Wendy's drive-thru guy? I'm trying to sort this all out. There's a whole bunch of people stormed the Capitol building yesterday. And then they get to the double doors that lead into the actual floor of, I don't remember if it was the House or the Senate, either way. And they had pushed, furniture, on the inside, the defenders, quote unquote, had pushed furniture up against the doors. It's like a zombie apocalypse. And then this gal was climbing up on top of some furniture on the outside and trying to kind of get through a broken out window. And out of all the stuff that happened, all the people swarming the Capitol building like zombies, this one guard just pulls the trigger and shoots this gal at not point blank but pretty close range, and shoots her in the neck, and she has expired. She expired yesterday, actually. And it's one of these things of if you're in a huge mob of people and you storm a federal building, the odds of you getting shot go up dramatically. However, there's video where there are other armed, law enforcement officers right there, they're just out of frame. And so then when the shot goes off and she falls down, these other officers are on the scene within, I don't know, 15, 30 seconds maybe? I'd have to review the video. They're right there. So it's how in danger were you if there were these other officers right there? Now, what was her name? Is it Ashli Babbitt? I have to review my hashtags for people who have been wrongly killed. But yeah, it's such a cluster F. I don't know what the nice U-turn. Okay, fine, that's fair enough. I don't know what the response is supposed to be. You know, like, you went there, it was a riot. You went into the, Capitol building. Is that allowed? You know, like, I've been to the Capitol building, and we were, dumb tourists, and we were walking around, and we went to this like side entrance, and this the Secret Service guy had the earwig, a headphone in his ear, and he was in the suit, and he just kind of uncrossed his arms and just put his hand out, and was like, just, no, you can't come this way. And we were like, oh, okay, can we go around? And he just pointed us like, yeah, go around. You couldn't go through that door. You're not allowed to go through that door. This was pre 9/11, by the way. So it is a controlled facility. It is a federal building. It falls under like federal jurisdiction. Like, again, storming it is not a great idea. Your odds of getting shot go up dramatically. However, they already went through multiple layers of security, and nobody was shot before that. And then there's other people in the frame, like especially the close-up video of the shooting. Like, there's a bunch of other people there breaking out windows too, like right there, and then they shoot this one woman for some reason. And I'm trying to grant everyone latitude in these situations, because you take a normal context, like that guy right there, that's like that guy standing by the bus stop right there, that dude's just chilling, minding his business. But you surround him with 4 or 5 people, well, now you're ratcheting up the tensions, and now you don't necessarily know what that guy's gonna do, because you're taking them out of their normal context. Like, you're escalating a situation. That's the term, really, it's escalation. And once you escalate things, it's hard to know how people are going to respond. They're going to respond a bunch of different ways. And so you take the rhetorical, I'm angry at the government or whatever, and then you go to a demonstration, and there's a whole bunch of other people waving flags, and they're all chanting things, and they're all like kind of basically in agreement with one another, and then you take that inside, say, the Capitol building, into a tight, confined hallway. There's a bunch of people yelling stuff. Everyone's like filming things. You got law enforcement don't know what's going on. You got protesters / rioters. I just want to, try to be fair here. They don't know what's going on, and the result is, chaos, right? Bedlam. And now this woman is dead, and she was shot in the neck by some kind of congressional, law enforcement agent. And was it the right thing to do? Again, based on the video that I've seen, no, I don't think so. I think that there's no reason for her to have been shot. There's no reason for her to be dead. And white people, let's say, this is I want to say young white woman. Again, she's like 30-something. White people don't riot when the police kill one of us. We just don't. It just doesn't happen. Someone will set up a fund in her name, and she'll I hate to say this, man. I mean, it might be like a black pill or something. It's just like, she will be forgotten by the media, by everyone else. Should she have been doing that? I don't know, probably not. Does it matter that she was doing that? Yes, it does. It shows that a whole bunch of people are upset. And it's one of the issues with that whole protest. A whole bunch of people are really upset. Are upset enough to go travel to Washington, D.C. and stand around and yell and wave flags and things. And like I've said this over at least the last episode, maybe. The last installment. I don't want to do that. Like, I understand what they're doing. And part of me is like, hell yeah, let's go. And let's march around and let's wave flags and be heard. But then part of me is like, no, that sounds like a good way to end up in a crowd full of people getting flashbanged and tear gassed. And, again, you're either fighting Antifas and someone's swinging a bat at your head, or it's the police like hog tying you with zip ties. Even though you didn't necessarily do anything wrong, you're just part of a riot. And then people get your photo or your face off of the video that you're in, and then they're like, this neo-Nazi dox him and find out who he is. Like, the social cost of getting involved in these, peaceable assemblies becomes, it's less and less, like, or more and more rather. The social cost is like potentially astronomical. But the the woman's dead. Biden's still gonna be president. Like, I don't know, man. I said this, like, what is the purpose of all this? And it doesn't mean that large, like, mass gatherings for political, peaceable assembly for political purposes is irrelevant. It definitely means something to, like, do the, the Million Mom March or whatever it is, but this was not a good outcome, and there's so much prison coming for so many people. So many people are caught on live stream. They took their own selfies. They indicted themselves. They're going to Club Fed. But not Club Fed, probably. I mean, they'll probably plead down to some other, intent to cross, state lines or something. But they'll still get time. They're gonna get a hard time. These guys, like, I don't want to name names, but that woman's dead. A whole bunch of people are going to prison. Pence just said, nah, I'm not, signing off on this. And it just, the overall result is not good. It doesn't benefit really anyone. And it's disappointing, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised at this point. We don't know how to America anymore. And it's disappointing. Yeah, you can go across, man. Okay, go ahead. All right. What is this, Thursday? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.